Hello, folks. It's the Deej. And I've already got Darren and Fluker saying that I'm late. I'm not. I'm not late. No, no, no. I'm not late. I'm never late. Jeez. Anyway, greetings, Darren and Fluker. Welcome to the show. Yeah. Hasn't quite started yet. Not going to start until the top of the hour, like I stated in my tweets. But yeah, we're going to do a little escape from New York. Hello, Pickles. Hello, hello, hello. This is only my second watch party, Pickles. This isn't a let's talk. This is just a little watch party for something to do. That's all. I let some people up. We sit there and watch the movie. We talk about it along the way. What the hell? Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. And now I think I'm Negan. And for those that might want to watch the movie, if you don't have a copy of yourself, you can join me in my living room as we watch it. That's right. You can join me in the living room as I watch it. Because gotta check out Snake Plissken. Boom, boom, boom. We got a 10-minute countdown, folks. 10 minutes before the movie. 10 minutes before we try to escape from New York. So we have the StreamYards at the top. We have the link to my living room. And yeah. Good old. I almost was going to torture people and do a review of the New Mutants movie thing. But then I decided, nah, I don't want to torture everybody with that. At least not right now. So, what is everybody up to tonight? Saturday night? I know Geeks is probably still doing Married with Children. Love and marriage, love and marriage. But this is Sci-Fi Saturday night. Good morning, Yvette. Hopefully you got some sleep. At least a little bit. About 7 minutes more before we click start on Kurt Russell. Lee Van Cleef, Donald Pleasant, Adrian Barbeau. Hey, solid 6 hours ain't too bad. It's better than nothing. I think I had probably about 10 hours of sleep. I was a little tired. Now I probably won't be able to sleep at all tonight. we're getting some people filtering into the chat now. We've got about 6 minutes more before we start the movie. Or you can watch a copy of your own if you have it, Escape from New York. But, you know, this is the Deej. This is the odd one. Hopefully, everyone will enjoy tonight. Yes, Jeffrey, I am issuing instructions for that, but you have to watch the video to get all the instructions. And this is an aptly titled movie for tonight, Escape from New York, because, well, you know, Kuroga. Hail on Kuroga. That's how it's going to be. Link is at the top, pinned, if you want to join the chat. The other, you should be able to scroll back for the other to my living room to click in and watch the movie, because we'll start in less than 5 minutes. Oh, a real world friend. Jeffrey actually has a real world friend, like the rest of us just sit here with our YouTube friends. But I'm happy for Jeffrey. Yeah, I don't have any. I have myself, me, myself, and I. So I talk to myself quite often, which is scary, because then I answer myself, and then I get in arguments with myself, and then I won't speak to myself for days. Rather sad. I know it. But you know, some of us. TikTok. I don't know what the hell to speak about right now until the movie comes on. Yeah, poor Deej. But it's okay. Ouch! 4 tours, not a scratch, but permanently injures the knee jumping on a trampoline. Well, that's why I say trampolines are evil. Trampolines are bad. And you bet is off. I'm losing my friends left and right now. All my YouTube friends are taking off. Oh well. We got less than 3 minutes. Movie will start. At least I can watch the movie and be a pitiful Deej. Yes, pitiful Deej. I had fun though earlier today. I was wrenching for Simone Bailey on her channel. They were talking with one of the guys from some of them race games. Need for Speed, I think. I don't know, Carbon, something. Yeah. It was fun. 2.5 hours of wrenching over there. I had a little blast. That's true, Jeffrey. It is better than a Mortaron or a 7.62. Got less than 2 minutes to go. I will be firing up the movie. Trying to find a local place here that I can go for paintball for my birthday. I want to get into a big paintball shootout. It'd be kind of fun. Got 2 weeks left to find one. Hopefully I'll find it. But yes, folks, it is entirely ready for that time. We've got it. Just a few seconds left. I'm going to hit the old play button on it, and we'll see who comes and watches the movie. I think I'm watching it by myself tonight. I don't think anybody wants to watch Escape from New York. I give good quality sci-fi. At least I try. Anyway, we're going to hit the movie. We're going to play on the movie. We're going. Yes, we're going through the beginning credits of Escape from New York with Harry Dean Stanton as Brain and Adrienne Barbeau as Maggie. Bow, 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 bow. Music by John Carpenter. And we're still listening to the opening credits. Yes, we are, folks. The year is 1988. The crime rate in the United States rises 400%. Isn't that the time a bird took over Kroga? No, it wasn't a maximum. Wasn't maximum security. It was a bird trying to keep all the Krogans in. Yeah, it surrounded Manhattan Island. Oh, bad man put mines all around it. United States Police Force. Hello, Mr. Londell.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hi, multi-gunman. Sci-Fi Saturday night, and I thought I'd pick a classic. It's going good, multi-gunman. We're just watching a little Escape from New York. What did you think of this movie, Mr. Lindell?
Oh, I loved it. Dystopian. Uh, for a while, I even actually thought they're probably going to actually turn New York into a prison.
Someday they may.
But then, as I got older, that's a lot of prime real estate, you know.
Yeah, put a wall up around Jersey instead. That was less than 10 seconds. They already gave him a warning shot. Yep, they're gone.
Yep.
This was the first movie I ever saw in the drive-in theater.
Oh, really?
I was 10 years old.
Huh. I never understood why Lee Van Cleef agreed to wear an earring in this.
Me either. Multi Gunman said the original name was Escape from Kurdistan. The only problem with that Multi Gunman is this is New York. This is where Bird lives, so it's Escape from Kuroga.
Yeah.
Liberty Island Security Control.
Yeah, and you know what? There's one little scene in this movie that they never really did. They never tried to capitalize off of. I'll let you know when we get there.
Alrighty. No, Multi Gunman, it's escaped.
Escape to Kuroga.
No, it's Escape from Kuroga.
There's the man, the
That's right.
Pliskin,
Snake Plissken.
the snake.
He should do a third movie and let his son do it. No talking, no smoking. Follow the yellow line. Hmm. Which option to take? Go to the island or just get terminated and cremated on spot?
Huh.
They should have left the scene in here on how he got captured in the first place.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's that's like uh I, I think that's on the DVD I have. You know, the extra stuff
Yep.
that hit the cutting room floor.
What's up, Dark Gift? Sitting here doing a watch party of Escape from New York. If you want to watch it, you can use the link I've thrown in the chat, or if you want to come on up to the panel and talk about the movie as we watch it, that is pinned at the top too. We're only about 9 minutes into the movie. It's just convenient how they capture Snake at the time that Air Force One goes down. Aircraft identified. Code David 14. Decoded Air Force One.
And another thing, how'd this crazy bitch get on Air Force One? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. She'd have to be one hell of an actress to be able to stay normal all this time in the Air Force to sneak in. Okay, let's beat on the door with the butt of the rifle. And now they decide to put it. And the hinges would be on the inside of the door.
Yeah.
And finally, they decide to take him to the pod. But, you know, they're going to put him in Mork from Mork's big egg that's been painted red. I wonder if the Air Force thought of putting a pod in Air Force One after this movie.
Hmm. Let's. Well, actually, there was something like this in the movie Air Force One as well. Remember, they tried to get him in there, and he just into something like that as well.
Now, I would have thought they would have had the helicopters already up in the area since they knew it was going down, and they would have been there instantly.
At the perimeter.
Not waiting until it crashed and then, oh, okay, let's get in the helicopters.
Yeah. Oh. Copacetic. See,
Wasted time. Josh Street, Mr. Lundell does not have a Krogan furry on his streams. I am not Krogan. I'm not a furry. Damn it.
A Krogan furry?
Yeah, they think I'm part of Krogan. I'm not.
Okay.
And see, that was a wasted, 5 minutes for the helicopters to fly out there when they could have been right there?
Yeah, they could have been at least at the perimeter following the plane when it went down. where it went down.
Oh, I guess they had to screw it up just for the plot.
Damn, that's a whole. That's about like an infantry company.
I know it. Makes you wonder how they put him on so few helicopters. And there's still a whole bunch more back with him.
Yeah. Well, those Hueys, you could stuff like a platoon in a Huey. So,
Yeah, but that's really stuffing them in there.
yeah.
And what's the use of wearing black if you're going to have white shoes? Some of them guys had some white shoes on where you could pick them out easy.
Oh, continuity. Somebody screwed up.
Yep. Mork's egg isn't the same. He just doesn't seem right with that earring in his ear.
No, he doesn't. And this is about the time guys started wearing ear studs too.
Yeah, 1981.
Yeah. So maybe they thought it was, kind of.
Thought it was cool. Here's his finger.
Hey.
Yep, that's what happens. You screw around and you lost the president. I would at least ask for his finger. Could have put it on ice and hoped to sew it back on later.
Maybe.
No imagination, though. This is supposed to be the 1998. They still have landline phones. No imagination. Even Star Trek had better.
Yeah.
Hello, Richie. Hello, Alexander. We are doing a little watch party of Escape from New York. Links in
Yeah.
there if you want to join the screening room, aka the living room.
Just a 38. Come on, that's Snake Plissken. It's fucking insulting.
Alexander thinks he's Darth Vader from the planet Vulcan. No, we are not watching Back to the Future. Some people had a problem trying to figure out Kurt Russell in this type of film after all them years of being in Disney. Uh-oh, no smoking. Yet he lights up. Small jet. Think about it. Call me Snake. Pale dandelion plug. No, Tiki, we're actually watching Escape from New York. If you'd like to watch the movie along with us, we can accommodate that. And want to come up on the panel? The link's at the top. We're chilling. That's right. It is a great film.
That is lack of imagination. That
Mhm.
box is way too big.
I don't like needles either.
Nobody does.
Just for a second or two. I would sit there and be wondering why I had to do 2 injections on each side of my neck. That's right. Can neutralize them with X-rays. But you sat there and told them how to neutralize the charges. You could still flown away, found an X-ray machine somewhere, and psst.
Mm-hmm. One thing missing, he should have said something like, "When I get back, I'm gonna kick your ass."
Yep. And I'll do it right before you hand me the pardon, so then it's covered. Yeah, good. I don't want to count on you anyway.
This movie did have some potentially good lines in it.
Hmm. See, he went from 22 hours down to 20 hours. That was another 2 hours they wasted just getting his ass in the air.
Yeah.
I still call bullshit, though, landing on top of the World Trade Center.
Yeah. There's nowhere else he could have landed though.
Yeah, but
Without.
trying to think that he could just drop off the building and start flying without hitting the other buildings around it before he could level out. No.
Yeah. Well, that's why he got out across the bridge. So.
Yeah, because somebody cut his wings down and it crashed. Playing with myself.
Oh, that is a short runway.
Yep, he's walking away. And now he gets to go down 110 flights of steps. Even though somehow there's still power at the top. I don't think there was ever an elevator that went up to the roof, though.
Mm, probably not. that part right there, they never really did anything with it.
Now you just see somebody running through the building,
Yeah,
sneak,
it was just to give you that jump.
make you think something was going to happen, and nothing. Soon, though, we're going to meet my favorite character in the movie. Now they show Air Force One in the sky. It looked like a normal sized Air Force One, but then you see all this crashed wreckage. It looks like a plane half the size.
Yeah, and there's too much. Actually, there's too much wreckage intact.
Yep.
You figure all the oh god, I forget whatever the metal is. Once it starts burning, it burns until there's nothing left. And there's a lot of that in Air Force One.
That's not too suspicious either. Somebody standing out talking on the walkie talkie. See that? He killed another hour landing on top of the building and just climbing down the stairs. Definitely tell there's lights too well lit for flames.
Yeah.
And there's Cabby.
Everybody thought he was dead.
Sure he does. Let's get.
Just call him Snake.
I'm walking up the
Yeah.
door. I'm talking.
Try to roll a guy.
Send them all into a spaz.
Hmm.
That guy's been in a lot of movies playing drunk, so
Yeah. He may not be acting though. That's the problem.
true. The only other drunk I've seen better was uh, what's his name? Used to be a Odd Couple.
uh,
Not Tony Randall, the other one.
oh, Jack Klugman.
Okay, no, wait a minute. From the movies.
Oh. Okay, that was yeah, Jack Lemmon and
Bad News Bears too. Um, shit.
I can't think of that. Walt.
Walter Matthau.
Yeah, Walter Math.
Walter
I,
Matthau in Earthquake.
yeah,
He
that was.
did perfect drunk in that one.
He was a perfect drunk in Bad News Bears.
True. But I loved it in Earthquake because the whole earthquake's going on. And he's still trying to hold his drink up to drink it. So Snake's gonna sit here in his chair and pout because he can't figure out what to do next. And if this guy hadn't started running around beating on the manhole covers with his little thing, Snake
Yeah.
would still been sitting there forever.
Those manholes were awfully close together.
Well, at least they had less rats in this movie than the actual New York.
Well, the criminals killed them all.
And they had to keep eating them for snacks. It's the real one. Makes me wonder what the hell she's been smoking beforehand. I like the second one where they kept saying, I thought you were taller.
Hmm.
You don't have to take her out now.
See, that was another something that they kind of left hanging. It was kind of disappointing. You would think she would have taken him further into that character would have taken him further into that world before she got killed.
Yeah, but then Cabby wouldn't have became such a
Yeah,
bigger part of it.
yeah. Cabby ended up doing it, but it made more. It would to me it would have made more sense if she would have led him around a little bit.
I just keep wondering how many damn bullets does his gun have?
Let me see. He's got a utility belt on, right? So he's probably got extra. Yeah, he's got extra clips. No telling how many.
And now he broke his radio.
It was a cheap Radio Shack walkie-talkie anyway.
It's true. I like how Cabby just knows right where he's coming out, though.
Molotov.
That'll stop him from coming for a little bit. Well, you thought he was dead, so why would you think that he got caught? You could be your A number one.
And John Carpenter scored this as well, right?
Yep. You listen to a lot of it though, and it reminds you all the ones he scored for Halloween.
Guy lives in a freaking museum.
Museum or the New York Public Library.
Yeah.
Better neighborhood. You can relax, but you just told him that the Duke would kill him if he met him once. Here we go. Adrian Barbeau.
Oh yeah. Nobody meets the Duke.
Yeah, such a safe neighborhood. Why do you shut that door so quick? Keep me happy.
Yeah. Adrian would have kept me happy.
Got his own little oil well.
The middle of New York.
Fresno Bob. Don't call me Harold. So how'd you get it from Monk? They shot the poor bastard and wasn't able to bring the map back.
Cabby's covering his ass.
That's right.
Smart man.
Hello, Robert. I'm not going to pay $699 for a self-talking, self-transforming Optimus Prime. That's a little expensive.
An Optimus. Oh, a robot?
Yeah, a Transformer.
So what does it transform into?
It transforms into the semi-truck. High dollar toy. $700 is quite a bit.
Yeah.
I love how the chandeliers are on the car. Got wheels right there.
Oh, what a bad hat.
That
I just, that hat's holding him back. I mean,
Maybe he's looking for some shrimp on the barbie. Josh is like, Robert, give it a few years. They'll make $100,000 self-transforming and driving you to work, Optimus Prime.
yeah, right. Okay, we've seen this part of town before.
If the car was green, I'd swear it was the Griswolds.
That's where all the critics
truckster.
live.
Uh-oh, somebody got some head. Now, if nobody messes with the Duke, they would know that this is one of the Duke's cars. Why would they mess with it?
Uh-huh. And it's just a damn gauntlet, you know?
A little flaming arrow sticking in the side.
I don't get it. What the hell are they doing?
And you've made it through the gauntlet without losing a headlight, just to find that you're at a dead end. Battering ram in reverse.
Oh, good stunt, good stunt, good stunt.
Even though he lost his headlights by going backwards. And now they're back on. And now they're on. And now they're on.
He did lose a headlight.
Yeah. Now you would think that if they were going to turn this into a prison, they would have taken most of this out of here anyway.
Yeah. Resolute, are you hiding and are you lurking watching this movie with us and not saying a word, sir?
Yes, Resolute, they were too stupid to go for a tire. Bird can't drive up to my front door. Got it barricaded.
Oh, right between the eyes.
And that's how you get somebody quietly. But of course, he got hit in the knee. Goddamn right, I'll move fast.
Never understood why they hired a British guy to play an American president, though.
Uh, just because he was big name back then.
Which, I mean, he couldn't have been that cheap. This was a B movie. Made a lot of money, but it was a B movie.
And that's what happens when you try to sneak along the railroad cars. Could have took out the Duke right there and then declared yourself leader. Silly people. and knocks him out. I hate these rumors. Everybody thinks I'm dead.
Yeah, makes you want to know what the hell happened. Unless the bank robbery scene that they cut out,
Yep.
that has to be it.
Now, you would think they said if anybody came in, they'd kill the president. Well,
Hmm.
they've caught Snake now, and there's a damn helicopter flying over the city.
It's hard to take him serious with that air stud.
Later, Josh. And Robert says the Optimum Prime is a G1 version. The two actors that did Jay and Silent Bob movie did the video about it. Of course, they have the money for it. And we finally see it's daylight at one point. Now they have everything else in this damn city. Why haven't they cut the damn briefcase off already?
Good question.
You would have thought that would have been the first thing they wanted to open.
Well, they're criminals. They're idiots.
I wonder if there's a Duke of Kuroga, a number one. Hey, look, they finally opened the briefcase. So what's this guy supposed to be? David Bowie?
I mean, he was like so what ended up being 80s.
They can't see a helicopter flying around now. It's daylight.
Those were probably regular patrols.
No, Robert, they are not going to give Professor Brainy Specs any water in Kuroga.
Hmm.
They're waving you down. Just to give you the briefcase without the tape.
Hmm. Hmm.
Can't count Pliskin out yet.
You still got 2 hours. Shut up.
He's just got to get through this fight first.
Okay, now the tattoo on his belly, it looks more like a question mark than a cobra.
Yep. Well, you're supposed to question if it is a cobra.
They should have fixed that. All right, Thunderdome. 2 men enter, 1 man leaves.
Yeah, but we don't have Tina Turner, damn it. Nor do we have Master Blaster. This is way better than that stupid basketball shootout in the second one.
Yeah, that was just stupid.
It was. Don't get me wrong, there's certain aspects of the second one I liked, but that stupid basketball at the Coliseum.
Oh yeah, that was. He was doing all the running, and then the last shot he made was distance when he could have made all the shots distant. If he was that good.
And yes, Robert, I did like Russell's character in Death Proof.
Death Proof. Okay, that's the one where he was harassing the women in the car.
Yep.
But he was a big pussy in that one.
Yeah, but that was why it was fun to watch him.
Three women kicked his ass.
That was the point of it, though. Kurt Russell's supposed to be a big badass, and he got his ass whipped by three women. And then we got Tiger Man from Buck Rogers.
Yeah, or a close facsimile.
I don't know. Every time I look at him, I think Tiger Man. I know it's not Tiger Man, but
Well, something's missing for him to be complete. He is about the right size.
yeah, I wouldn't be getting up after getting hit in the stomach with a baseball bat. Hey, he's got hair now. At least they put him in the executive room.
Mm-hmm.
She's a hell of a shot.
Yeah.
Even though that thing would have been loud and had everybody else in the building after him.
I think it's the low cut dress.
But she had to show off those assets while she still had them.
Yeah. And that was every movie she made, by the way.
Yeah,
Especially,
even though
especially Swamp Thing.
Swamp Thing, and she even showed him off somewhat in Creep Show.
Yeah.
All right, now we get the spiked bat.
With the rudimentary shield.
Well, that's what they used for the new Captain America garbage can lid. So they appropriated it from Escape from New York. Now, I'm sorry, a trash can lid getting hit by a baseball bat with spikes, the spikes would have stuck in it.
Yeah.
And why keep aiming high? Go for a leg.
There you go. Oh! That'll cure a headache.
Or get one.
Are you not entertained?
run. And they all run away and leave Snake.
Oh, they could give a shit about Snake right now.
Well, you'd think they would have at least sent a couple of guards to capture him instead of let Snake go off and then turn around and come back after their asses.
Now he's gonna climb 50 flights of stairs with a bum leg.
Yeah, and he's been running this whole time on a bum leg.
That's a freaking hero for you.
Yeah, only 59 minutes left anyway, and it's miraculously dark again. There goes your plane. Yeah, throw that brick or piece of wood out there. Now I gotta make a side trip after the tape.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the fat old president's running faster than you. I like how they got the engine out of there so quick. Steam bath. That's one way to get your clothing steam cleaned. And here comes Cabby.
Right in the nick of time.
Always showing up right where he's needed.
Blasting the theme to American Bandstand.
Yep. Got 23 minutes to get across the bridge. And traffic will be heavy on it.
Only Isaac Hayes would put chandeliers on a car.
Yeah, but that's what made it so badass.
And he makes it look good, though.
That's
That's the
right.
problem.
Well, so far it's easy to miss all the landmines. Oops. Gotta love the rattling noise of the chandeliers.
Yeah. He's got that caddy in the wind.
I like how it blows it perfectly in half.
Yeah, John Carpenter, you ass.
Not like we can't tell that the first shot of it, it was perfectly cut, and now it looks like it was blown apart.
Yeah.
Poor Cabby.
Yeah, didn't quite make it. Good guy though.
He was
Salt,
almost free.
salt of the earth, salt of the earth.
Uh-oh, Robert's asking me a tough question. Best Jack O'Neill, Kurt Russell, or Richard Dean Anderson? I'm going with Anderson.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that.
And there went Brain. This, however, does solve the problem of when you get to the end of the bridge, fighting with the guards that won't let these guys out. That helped them.
Hmm.
Snake just wants Maggie for himself.
Can you blame him?
Not really.
With that rack? I mean, come on. Wait, she wore that top in the fall too, didn't she?
Yep.
Thought so.
That top's been around in all the movies.
Yeah. I just, that thought just hit me. You know, she was the DJ in the little radio station. Yeah, she had that top on there too.
Yeah, one of these sci-fi Saturday nights I'll do the fog. There went the rack. Squished.
Waste of a good woman, Isaac. Come on, man. It even looked like they got the blood right in that scene.
Mm-hmm. Problem is, this whole movie, she was such a great shot, and then she couldn't hit him coming at the car with the car.
Okay. They use Second World War technology.
Mm-hmm.
That big walkie-talkie. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
right.
And a post-war Willys.
Hey guys, you can fire on that one back there. 90 seconds. Now, does he really expected he could have went up that winch and just walked out? They already got the president. They're not going to pull his ass up there and let him live.
Yeah. The president has gone crazy.
Yep. I think it's time to replace the president. Them look more like paddles to give an electric shock. Hail, just another red shirt. And yes, Russell did great in the movie Soldier.
Yeah.
And yes, Germ, a crazy president, they were ahead of their time. He's pardoned. He's not dangerous anymore. He's saying, shut the hell up and get away. You answered the question wrong, though, Mr. President.
Yep.
If he'd answered it right, he may have gotten the right tape. Hello, Captain Trek.
El Capitan.
What hell of a team. He did all the work. He just sat back in the bunker.
No, but that would have been an interesting combination. If you think
Yeah, it
about
would have
it.
been. When you first seen the movie, you kind of thought maybe they were going to come up with a sequel sooner.
Yeah. Yeah, Pliskin really did not give a damn.
Nope. Just tear that tape up, rip it out, and throw it away.
Oh, seasoned Hubley. Okay, yeah.
Gurlin, chock full of nuts.
I couldn't remember her name. She kind of had like a little almost career there.
No, the other names that are scrolling through here I really recognize, though.
John Deal.
Yeah, we don't need to know who the dancers were.
Yeah. What dances?
I would have said, okay, sure, I'll do this dance scene up on the stage because you can't really see our faces. Just don't put our names in the credits.
Yeah. Look, just pay me. I'll go home.
Oh, yeah. Escape from New York. Good movie.
Oh yeah. Reminds you of the good old days. You know.
Yeah. And they actually had some good movies and
Yeah.
didn't just rewash everything.
Yeah. Showtime and HBO were free when you got cable, and every Friday night around midnight they showed movies like this. And there are thousands of them out there, believe it or not.
Well, I'm going to try and go through as many as I can on these sci-fi Saturday nights.
Oh yeah, it'll be fun.
Playing some of these old classics. Resolute Germ asks, this is the same music as Contra? Not quite.
Frank Capra the third. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Bobby Benton. Hey, there was a Jim Cameron.
Uh,
No relation to James Cameron, but hey.
hey, he did double duty too.
Mm-hmm. Had to cut down on the budget. Here, you're doing this job and this job for this money. Re-recorded at Goldwyn Sound Facility.
Oh, original music, John Carpenter and Alan Howard.
Metro Color and Panavision. Oh, no wonder some of that looked familiar. It was St. Louis. I told you that scene looked like the Griswolds.
Oh yes, St. Louis is going to hell.
Was the last time I was there, and that was just maybe 7 years ago, 8 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty.
That was great.
It was.
I'm going to have to look into this app more because I think I can definitely use it.
Yeah, because that was not one of my files tonight. That was movie straight from HBO Max.
Oh yeah. So you're
I
gonna.
thought the picture was a little bit better quality than the old file I had downloaded on a hard drive.
Oh yeah, that did it did look like kind of like 720 or better.
This app is kind of interesting.
Yeah, and it didn't freeze up on me this time like it did last night.
Well, I kind of think I know what my problem was last night. I was streaming the movie from the hard drive.
Oh yeah.
So I think I just got to copy over the movies onto my main computer drive and then play it from there. That might solve that problem.
Oh yeah. Oh my. Huh.
No, it was weird because I'd seen they had uploaded that New Mutants movie, and I was kind of thinking for a minute, should I do that? No, no, nobody wants to watch the New Mutants.
Oh yeah. Well, this should be like the classic stuff. You know,
Yep.
kind of like what I do. Well,
Sci-Fi Saturday night should be all old classics.
yeah. The shameful, guilty pleasures.
Yeah, I
Things
was
like that.
almost debating with Damnation Alley for the night, but I figured
Uh,
we'd give a better one.
I just can't get over the giant scorpions.
Yeah.
That was bad.
And yes, Resolute, I found a way to play the DVDs too through this.
Oh damn! You can do that through this. So, I may have to find an external DVD player then for my you know if that's the case, cause I mean I've got the movies. Okay, I've
Yeah.
I've I've got the physical media.
Kind of going through everything on this, and it's like they give you so many different options on what you want to play for media.
Hmm.
And it's like, hell, with some of the streaming services I have, with all the shit I have on multiple external hard drives, it's like I got the old Superman series with George Reeves.
Oh yeah.
I could do like a morning of 3 or 4 episodes of Superman in the morning. Let some people see what the old original was like.
But actually, there's some Superman serials from like the 40s
Yep.
because what was it? Turner Classics used to show them.
Hmm.
I can't think of that guy's name that played Superman. And then there's some old serialized Batman.
Oh yeah, I've got a couple of those too on my hard drives.
Yeah, because I've got those on my channel. Somebody edit them into a movie, but it's like a 3 hour movie. But it's pretty good though. The bat suit is kind of hokey, but but it was the 40s, so I'll give them a pass on that.
I think wasn't that Kirk Lynn in one of those 40s?
I can't think of anybody's name, but
Because they actually had Lois Lane from like the second season of the Superman TV series on Noel Neal as
Hmm.
Lois Lane in it too. And for some reason, they had the other woman do it in the first season, and then they brought her back. I even have the old Wonder Woman, Linda Carter.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to find some of those. Oh yeah, Robert. You you know I've got. Yeah, I no, I don't have any Green Hornet. I think that's Captain America. Oh wait, no, yes, I do have some Green Hornet on my channel too. It's under the serials
Yep.
deal.
I have the old Batmans too, Resolute. I make some of these channels mad when I'm back on their panels and they're talking about best Joker, best this, best that, and boom. I always throw up Cesar Romero, George Reeves, Adam West to get some mad.
Yeah, they know nothing of. Well, they should be familiar with the Adam West Batman because Nickelodeon used to run that. So
Well, welcome back, Gunman. I don't know. Maybe I need to do a poll. I'll just throw up a whole bunch of the old classic movies and let people vote and see who wants to do what.
you may get a debate as to what's a classic.
True.
Because somebody's gonna throw a fish called Wanda in there, or
Well,
Crystal Skull, and
well,
then
I'm
there it
talking.
goes.
Well, Saturday nights is going to be strictly sci-fi Saturday night. That's
Oh,
what I'm going to do for that. And I'm kind of planning on things like when worlds collide.
ooh, that's that's part of my physical media collection.
And War of the Worlds from the 50s.
Yeah,
That's what
them.
I'm talking with classics.
Yeah.
I just scroll through my one file here looking at songs and or music, not music, damn it, movies. So used to saying looking through my files for music because I did that for too many damn years. But another one I kind of want to touch on is the old 1959 On the Beach. Gregory Peck.
Yeah, a very early anti-nuclear war movie.
I've got quite a few little gems hiding out in my collections just because I'm old.
Multi-gunman, Plan 9 from Outer Space. I don't consider that a classic.
That's
That's a travesty.
it's a travesty, but it's also a guilty pleasure. Hello, Curtis.
I guess, but I never really was into those as much as I was like the Roger Corman movies. The Ed
Yeah.
Wood stuff was just, you know,
Weird.
too bad. At
Of course,
least, at least Corman had an idea of how to make a movie.
And of course, I got to do Last Man on Earth.
Mm. I did that like around Halloween time.
My idea of classics I'll probably cut off before 1980 or 90.
Uh, no, you have to go back. For me, it would be sometime just before the Star Wars, the first Star Wars movie came out. From that time back into the 30s to call all that classic.
Of course, I know one movie I will never play on my channel. I will never play Barbarella.
Why not?
Hanoi Jane.
You just, yeah, there is that aspect of her.
Hello, Captain Trek.
Hello.
I just can't see myself watching Hanoi Jane. Sure, back then, looking at her was okay, but listening to her, no. How you doing, Cap?
Doing all right. How are you?
Oh, just trying this out to see if anybody really was interested in me doing movies or such.
Well, I was watching.
I noticed that.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, we should all do movies. Yeah, it would make Anti Trucker jealous. And next thing you know, he'll be. I gave him 6 months on Twitch. He'll be back over here in 3.
I ought to get him good, like a Star Trek night. Hello, Pixels.
What's going on there?
Oh,
We got
What's happening?
Escape with New York.
Yeah. Yes, I see. I see what's going on. I'm sorry. I kind of ran Captain Trek from the backstage. Sorry, Cap.
Mm-hmm.
We finished. I forgot some people can't handle the psychedelics.
Yeah.
We were having a little bit too much Pink Floyd fun.
what do you know about Pink Floyd?
I know quite a bit, my friend.
That's going to be one of my streams at some point, not on a Saturday night, but I have The Wall.
Oh yeah.
I knew how to have a good time with yeah.
And I have a couple of the live concerts. Hello, Resolute.
How you doing?
The
Great
Wall
movie
is
choice.
good for a sing along.
Matter of fact, I might even do a tripping stream tonight.
Well, I also have Pink Floyd Delicate Sounds of Thunder video and the Live at Pompeii. So I know how to do some trippy Floyd if I needed.
Yeah. Sounds like you've got the material.
But definitely for my birthday, it's going to be a Porky's Day.
Cool.
All three
Porks.
Porkies.
All three.
All three.
Good.
Back to back?
Yep.
Nah.
Just short little breaks in between so people can grab more food, drinks, bathroom.
Georgia. Yeah.
Just tell me it's on a weekend because it's been so long since I've seen, especially 1 and 2.
Well, my birthday is 2 weeks from today, so yes, it will be on a weekend.
Cool.
Good.
And at some point, I'm going to introduce people to the movie Student Bodies.
I remember the name. I can't remember what it's
Mm.
about.
It didn't really have any major actors in it, but it was one of those takeoffs of a slasher film that was a comedy
Mm.
because all the men got killed by being put in hefty 3-ply bags, and the women were killed with paper clips, eggplants. And
Heard my name. I'll be right back.
And the killer always called on the phone and talked through a rubber chicken.
Sounds somewhat interesting.
Mhm.
It's a goofy movie, but it's a little enjoyable. I just got to figure out how to market this a little bit better so I can get more people coming.
Yeah, I've been probably get with LDG. He's figuring out how to manipulate that algorithm. I think I'm gonna have to do the same thing.
Well, first he uses Pig Bundy. Oh, algorithm. It's been a long day for me. Spent 2.5 hours over on Simone Bailey's wrenching her string. Yes, Robert, I was thinking Fast Times at Ridgemont High too. I don't know. And of course, I have to do back to school at some time. Got to have some Rodney Dangerfield.
Now, but if you're gonna do Rodney, you have to do the what was that one where he had to quit smoking and drinking and
Yeah, I think money was in that title.
I can't remember, but that was Joe Pesci was in that one. So I'm sorry.
I'm gonna think of it here in a second because I'm cheating and looking it up.
All right, what do you got to
Money.
introduce me to now? Sorry, I'm back.
Easy money.
Yeah,
Easy
Easy
Money.
Money. Yeah.
That was another of the Rodney Dangerfield classics.
Oh snap! Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm always down for a little Rodney Dangerfield. Why not?
There's a few movies with Rodney in it. Caddyshack, Easy Money, Back to
Hey,
School.
everybody, we're all gonna get laid.
Let's do it.
I especially liked him in Caddyshack. I mean,
Oh hell yeah.
The only bad one I remember him being in is that Ladybugs. Where he's dressing his stepkid in drag to be a soccer player.
Yeah.
That is a horrible one.
He was even in Casper, but uncredited.
Damn. Feels like it's like 2:00, but it's like still like 11 over here.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I probably won't go too much longer on this stream, but had a little bit of a turnout.
That's cool. Backstage is still pimping. Crap, got JJ playing some kind of comedy thing going on over there. We're listening to some music.
Well, Curtis, The Mask might be on
Yeah.
one of these streams, but not on a Sci-Fi Saturday night.
Yeah. But that's not really a classic. That's Jim Carrey, and you can't call
I
Jim
know.
Carrey classic.
You know what classic is? Classic. This is classic.
Estados Unidos Español. What the fuck does that even mean?
That's classic.
I don't know. One movie with Jim Carrey in, I might consider on one of these Saturday night streams.
What?
What?
Once Bitten.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Once Bitten.
One spittin'? Jim
Once-
Carrey?
Once.
Bitten.
ONCE. Once.
It was-
Once spit.
That's a crappy
Bitten.
vampire movie.
Yeah, it was.
Bitten.
It was Jim Carrey, Lauren
Once
Hunt,
bitten. Oh, bitten. Sorry.
and Cleavon Little.
Hey,
Oh shit, Jim Carrey is in that. Oh my god.
I would have let Lauren
85.
bite the buttons off of me.
How
Yeah,
did I
and
not see this movie?
At that time, yeah, she could have bit the buttons off a bunch of guys.
It's a goofy movie,
Yeah.
but it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely strikes as a Deej movie. Yeah, totally.
Mm-hmm. I think it was like one of his first movies.
Yeah, it was.
And if it's 85, this is the time before In Living Color. So yeah, he had to be real young.
And yes, Curtis the Blues Brothers will be up there too. Except that'll be like an afternoon movie because that thing's 2.5 hours long.
Yeah. And then you'd have to do Fantastic Voyage for a sci-fi.
Kel Welch, of course.
Fantastic 4-inch. What?
Boy,
Fantastic Voyage.
Voyage.
Oh, Voyage.
My God, you're.
he's deaf tonight.
I thought that was some funny porn video.
He's just
The Fantastic
distracted by
4-inch.
his hub tab right now.
Dear God.
Every fuck.
We ought to just use that as your personal intro.
God. What, Jeremy, upgraded your avatar?
Yeah,
Yeah.
last week Yitzy finished it.
Yep.
Oh, sweet.
Robert
Oh, that's a
Rose,
Yitzy. Oh, that's awesome.
It's not Godzilla. It's Gojira. That's
No,
the
it's
original.
Godzilla.
No, it's Gojira. It's the original. That thing
The
they did
OG.
with Raymond Burr is a travesty.
Yeah, I got to agree. The original, without the Raymond Burr segments in it, is a much better story.
Okay,
Yeah,
what's
Either version of those. You want like Godzilla versus Mothra, Godzilla, Terramecha Godzilla, Man in Rubber Suit Godzilla is prime Godzilla.
Well, they were all man in rubber suit up until they quit in 2004.
Yeah.
It was after that when they started using the damn CGI effects.
Yeah, starting with that Matthew Broderick travesty.
I was glad that little Zilla got its ass kicked so fast in Final Wars.
They spent like $450,000 just to buy the rights to that too, for a 4-second clip.
I think it was money well
killing it.
spent to watch him kick its ass that quickly by a real Godzilla.
I just wish Final Wars was a better movie.
I enjoy it for what it was.
But yeah, the entire 2000 era had a bad habit of being a little human centric. Nowhere near as bad as these Legends films, but still. a good kaiju film, humans are basically there to do color commentary.
Yeah. You always have the kid. Don't hurt Godzilla. He's my friend. you know. And but besides, aside from that, you watch him, rip up Osaka and Tokyo and whatever other city that's near the coast, and that trumpet as he walks on land, and you feel good about the movie afterwards.
Yeah.
I don't know. The one I felt the worst about was freaking Jaguar. Fucking little flying robot that can change its size.
Oh yeah, and he would always do the.
Yep.
That was supposed to be the beginning of Ultraman. Didn't quite work out, but
Yeah, let's do little kung fu moves to talk to Godzilla.
No, but the worst had to be when they introduced Godzilla's kid, because he was a little freaking coward. And Godzilla
Son of Godzilla is okay. It's that monster, the one where the kid's talking to baby Godzilla. That's the real tragedy there.
That's the one I was talking about. And Godzilla's always trying to get him to man up, Go, kick his ass!
I don't know. The worst concept I thought of a monster was Space Godzilla.
Yeah, that wasn't great either.
Somehow a chunk of Godzilla got into space and mutated into a Space Godzilla? Alrighty then.
Well, hey, come on. It's burgeoning film industry in Japan. Sometimes the ideas didn't quite cut the mustard, but they were working, they were striving.
I think Space Godzilla was 1990s.
Yep.
Late 80s, 1990s.
It was 90s.
Oh, okay. They should have known better by then.
Space Godzilla was 90s because they kind of rebooted it in 85 with Raymond Burr again. And then it was kind of like a carryover for all the stories through the 90s. They all kind of connected. Robert did like the 98 Zilla cartoon spin-off series, though.
It is definitely better than that god-awful movie. At least there's actually other monsters, and he actually breathed fire. Which he does not do in that 1998 Broderick Abomination. That is not Godzilla breathing fire. That is a ruptured gas line.
Yeah, it was just his bad breath hitting it.
Because they changed that after Godzilla 2000 came out. Or after the series came out, something around there. That's like 20 years ago. I can't remember it quite right. But during the original run, they're honest and said, no, it wasn't breathing anything fire. But after the fact, oh yeah, that's him.
I wonder if anybody'd be interested in the old Twilight Zone and Outer Limits.
Hell yeah.
Definitely. Oh yeah.
Because I have all the old original Twilight Zones and Outer Limits too.
I have most of those around here somewhere. I got one collection that I have on my display case, but God help me, I can't find the rest of them.
Original Outer Limits. I think I should invest in that.
And the funny thing is with the Twilight Zones, I also have the 80s and the 90s ones too.
Well,
Or
only
the 80s and the 2000s, early 2000s.
Only the 60s are worth collecting in my opinion.
Yeah, but I kind of sat there and went with, I wanted them all except for this crap that CBS put out lately.
But they've canceled it anyway, right?
I don't know.
Didn't hear anything after the second season started going straight down the toilet.
And actually, there were some good episodes of The Outer Limits when they rebooted that series.
Yeah, there were a few, but still, the original. That was those old black and whites. Those were the shizzle.
I was just surprised that when they rebooted The Outer Limits, it lasted 7 seasons.
That 90s one lasted 7 seasons?
Yep.
Holy crap.
Yeah, that's how Stargate got a shot,
Yep.
because the people that did Stargate also they did that Outer Limits.
Yeah, I'm still a little. When Showtime gave up SG1 to Sci-Fi Network, they freaking canceled Lex and they canceled Farscape to bring on, or no, they canceled Farscape to bring on one bad season of Lex and start Atlantis and SG1. Farscape was a much better series than the last half of SG1 or that crap season of Lex. I don't know why they ever did that.
All right. Let's see who knows their Twilight Zone. What was the last episode of the original run?
I have no idea.
Yeah. That would have been 20 years before I was born, so.
The Bewitched Pool. The Bewitching Pool. Was the last episode.
Oh, okay, the one with the kids.
Yep.
To get away from their arguing ass parents.
Mm-hmm.
I never liked that episode.
I even have the first pilot of the Twilight Zone from the Westinghouse. First with the Future Show. The one that freaked me out the most was the Midnight Sun. That episode freaked me out.
For me, it was the Howling Man.
I wasn't too worried about To Serve Man.
Now, the Howling Man, the one
Yeah.
where those monks had the devil locked up.
Now, the older I get, I'm kind of hoping that there's actually a kick the can that I can become young again. Somebody comes along and tells me to kick the can and have some fun, I might try it just to see if I become a kid again.
Oh yeah.
Nah.
Well, that's pretty good. You can get Amazing Stories and The Twilight Zone for about $35 and $45.
I know something that nobody would want me to do, though. Andromeda.
Hey, Andromeda was a good series. It gets a
I
bad
liked
rap.
I liked it too, but most people that I hear, they hate it.
That's mainly because they're anti Kevin Sorbo.
Yeah.
The guy comes out as a
Andromeda-
Christian and suddenly he's a pariah.
Andromeda was pretty good. Now, Earth Final Conflict.
Yeah, that one was sucked.
Oh,
That one.
yeah, that was horrible.
Yeah,
New
you know,
lead actor every year.
it's funny that you bring that series up because that little thing that you see in Godzilla versus Kong that they used to travel to the center of the Earth looks like one of them freaking spaceships from Earth Final Conflict.
Oh yeah.
I could even do Alien Nation.
Yeah, that was a pretty good show.
TV series and the movies.
What the hell is that?
That would
Someone's
be
backfiring. Hey, Deej, I just got a private message. I have to attend to something.
Okay.
Thanks for having me on. Are you hanging out later?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go and after I close this down, go get something to eat again, and then probably bounce around.
right. All right, cool. All right, well, if you want to hang out, you know where to find me. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Everybody, peace. Take care. Be good.
See you
Later.
Every fucking time.
Yeah, he had to do the every fucking time bit. Well, I think I'm going to call it a quits. We went for about 2.5 hours tonight, and I'm hungry.
Yeah, and I've got to go do KP duty.
I'm going to go make a couple of corn dogs. Real corn dogs, not those things that LDG cooked one night that turned out to be sausage wrapped in pancakes, and he put ketchup and mustard all over.
Ew.
Yeah, at least
Those are
How did
something
he
like
not know the difference?
because it wasn't in a box, it was just laying in his fridge, and he just got it out and cooked it, and thinking it was a damn corn dog. But I'll give
that
it
is
to him.
extraordinarily disappointing. Biting into a breakfast corn dog and thinking you have the genuine article.
But he was a trooper. He continued to eat it.
That's
Shows
why
you
you
how hungry
always.
he was.
That's why you always put the condiments on the side.
Good night, and Curtis, get with me sometime because I may do an Elvis movie or two on one of these. Just never know what I'm going to come up with. But thank you for all that tuned in tonight and watched, and thank you, Mr. Londell, for hanging up here the entire time on the panel, and thanks to Jerem and Captain Trek popping up after the movie, and LDG. And
Yeah. Oh, you know these kind of movies, I'll be there. Because I don't know, I'm weird that way.
well,
These
I
kind
guess
of
I'm weird that way too because I'm the one playing them.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to give these people some culture.
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoyed letting Fizz Giggity watch Death Race 2000 for the very first time last night.
Yeah. Sounds like she had fun.
She had fun. She couldn't believe that a movie like that was actually made.
What do you expect? She's a kid.
Yeah, she's a youngster. But all right, guys, have a great weekend. And hell, I may be back on sometime tomorrow doing something. I don't know what.
Awesome.
We may just have a regular live stream tomorrow, bullshitting about anything.
Cool.
Except
Do that.
except late tomorrow night because I have to be over on Hanstar's channel playing Jackbox.
Cool.
Yes, Curtis, I have all the Beatles movies too, and the anthology. The anthology would take us forever to get through. But I do have those too. All right, good night, folks. We're out.